I'm Danny V of DMV Films. Let me tell you a story.
This week's Parsha, Va'eschanan, opens with one of the most moving scenes in the entire Torah. Moshe Rabbeinu, who led us out of Egypt, split the sea, received the Torah at Sinai, and guided us through the desert for 40 years, stands before Hashem and pleads, Vayeschanan el Hashem ba'is hahi. I pleaded with Hashem at that time. His greatest request was not for himself, but for the chance to enter the land and complete the mission of bringing Am Yisrael home. Even though Hashem denied his request, the longing itself, the depth of that tefillah, is eternal. It's not just Moshe's personal story, it's the blueprint for our own yearning for the Geulah, the ultimate redemption. Because I'll teach that Moshe davened with 515 different prayers. Every angle, every merit, every possible opening, he tried them all. And why? Because Moshe understood that stepping into Eretz Yisrael was not just about geography. It meant fulfilling the purpose of creation, the Shechinah dwelling openly among us. This is exactly our own generation's longing for Moshiach. We're not just asking for an end to exile because life is hard. We're pleading for the completion of the mission, for the Beis HaMikdash to stand again, for Hashem's presence to be revealed without concealment, for the world to see that there is one Hashem and his Torah is truth. When we say Aseh Lema'an Shamika, do it for the sake of your name, we're echoing Moshe's words. Our tefillos for Moshiach are meant to be like Moshe's plea, not mechanical but alive, insistent, unstoppable. And like Moshe, we need to remember that every sincere tefillah leaves a mark in the heavens, building toward the moment when the gates of Geulah will finally open. And then comes the Haftorah, Nachamu, Nachamu Ami, be comforted, my people. The double expression is no accident. After Tisha B'Av, after reliving the Korban, we hear Hashem's own voice calling us to be comforted twice. Because the pain is doubled, the pain of the destruction itself, and the pain of the long exile that followed. In the same way, the comfort is doubled, not just the end of suffering, but the arrival of the world we've been waiting for. The Navi Yeshayahu speaks of a time when Jerusalem will be rebuilt. The nations will no longer oppress us, and we will be able to serve Hashem without fear or interference. This is the dream that burns in every Jewish heart, to walk openly as a Jew anywhere in the world, to teach Torah to our children without governments trying to change it, to keep mitzvos without ridicule or restriction, to have the nations themselves recognize and respect the role Am Yisrael plays in bringing Hashem's light into the world. Right now, our reality is the opposite. In Israel, Jews still have to fight to survive. In the diaspora, Jews face anti-Semitism, assimilation, and governments trying to define what our Judaism should look like. This is not the way it's meant to be. Moshe's yearning in Vayeschanan is our own yearning multiplied across generations. His tefillos teach us that you don't stop asking just because you haven't seen the answer yet. You keep asking with more sincerity, with more passion, because the thing you're asking for is life itself. And Nachamu reminds us that the comfort is certain. The Navi doesn't say maybe comfort will come. It's a direct promise from Hashem. The end of war, the end of exile, the end of all the barriers between us and him. The nations will no longer dictate our future. The Jewish people will live fully as Jews, in peace in the light of the Beis HaMikdash, with the knowledge of Hashem filling the whole world. So this Shabbos, as we read Moshe's words in Va'eschanan, and hear the prophet's call of Nachamu Ami, we should feel them as our own personal tefillah. Like Moshe, we must plead without stopping. Like the Navi, we must hold on to the certainty of comfort, and together we can turn our longing into action. More mitzvos, more ahavas Yisrael, more tefillah, so that very soon we'll no longer be talking about yearning for Moshiach. We'll be living it in a world at peace, openly serving Hashem with joy forever.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and click on one of the videos above for more.